than a cat. A frog. Those things croak every night. That's okay. I'll accept booze for that one. Thank you so much for your donation. And with that, folks, I've been given the green light. Here we go. Castlevania, Two-Snack, Socrates, and Freeland. Good luck, y'all, and have fun.
Hey, what's up, GDQ, and welcome to the Castlevania any percent race here between Two-Snack, Socrates, and Freeland. It's going to be an awesome race. Up here in the hypothetical booth with me is Crunan. What's up, Crunan?
Yo, AK.
Are you excited for this race?
Oh, I am very excited. These are three of the best runners of this game, and they're going to be putting on a real show for us today.
All right, and once all the runners get in position here, we are going to get ready to do the countdown. We're going to do an extra 2-second long countdown because the Japanese version that some of the runners are playing is going to help them out and be on time. So here we go, runners. Let's see. Are you guys ready? Okay. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we are off. Now, Crunan, what do you think we have in store for us today with all these great runners? What do you expect to see? Any kind of surprises or anything down the line here?
Oh, well, I did hear from Socrates that we would be seeing a never-before-seen glitch be used here at GDQ today that's been recently found. So I'm very excited to see him try for that. And, well, we have our runners. They're already set to go. They are getting through level 1. They're going to be trying to grab a sub-item, the stopwatch, in order to be able to have a chance to do a frame-perfect trick in stage 02. And if they get that stopwatch activation on the first frame after entering this door, they'll be able to save 3.5 seconds.
And when you're racing this caliber of opponent, 3.5 seconds is a large margin. But unfortunately, it looks like no one did get it. So nothing gained, nothing lost here, really.
Yeah, it looks like everybody got the bat boost. So now moving into 03, it looks like Freeland didn't grab the stopwatch. So he's going to be going for axe strats, which is kind of like the old school strats. But each one of them is going to have a chance to go for that critical hit off the bat. And AK, would you like to share what that critical glitch is?
Well, yeah. Okay. So in a lot of speedrunning games, when people say frame perfect, you know, we might mean if you got a few windows or something, but it's just really tight. Now here in Castlevania, we mean it's frame perfect. 1/60th of a second is the input that you need to do to get any of the crits in this game. And when you do that, when you get a crit, what you're doing is you're basically dealing damage at the same time you are taking damage. And, you know, that does some video game confusion in there. And, you know, so you get this massive damage output that you wouldn't normally get. So, and you can basically do that on any enemy in the game. You can even do it on candles and things. As long as you hit an enemy, you can use them to help you get crits and stuff. And crits during this run are very important. Now, here we are on level 2, which is kind of calm. So if we have any donations or anything, it'd be a good time to read them.
Now, honestly, I thought y'all were talking about something else here. We do have a donation from KCR, $25. Chakra, don't worry. I didn't tell Two-Snack and Freeland about the new wrong warp. GG, Maddox and Wyvern. I thought y'all knew something I didn't. I used to run this game, and I'm like, wait, has it been that long? Is there that much new tech?
There is a lot of new tech. I know it's been a couple, maybe at least a year or so since I've seen you on any Castlevania, so there has been a lot of new tech discovered. And these guys are going to try and show it off, hopefully. So, Crunan's got all the information on all the new tech. He's the new tech guy.
Yeah, but going through 06, it looks like Freeland used that dagger in order to do a little buffer to be able to get that holy water. Each of the runners got the holy water, which is one of the most overpowered and broken weapons in any Castlevania game, and we're going to see something new, hopefully, from some of our runners. For Medusa, are we going to see it? We got it from... Boom! From Two-Snack and Socrates, we got to see the Medusa crit. And this is
crit. Wow.
yeah, and this is something that the Real Bong came up with, where if you actually walk away from a couple of the bosses in this game, you actually can increase that frame window in order to get the crit. And wow, we got both of our runners in the Freeland with the classic kill.
And level 2 was kind of the calm before the storm. Now we're on to level 3, which is highly dependent on a good execution. And there's a little RNG that can come into play with the birds and things here. But yeah, this whole level really is just execution. And then also they're going to be keeping an eye on their item roll, which is what items they drop and in what order they get. Because if they get certain ones in certain orders, they can go for what is called the God Bridge here later on in the stage. And it just makes things pretty easy and smooth because they're basically invincible the whole time. So.
Yeah, and it's something strange where, the Holy Water is an incredibly OP weapon, but it looks like, the runners are going to be taking the axe and then using the axe to grab the cross, and this is going to be used for another quick kill for the level 3 boss of the mummies. But we can see that even Tusnek is rolling around here. He's been manipulating item drops throughout this whole level, got the potion, got the rosary and 08, making this really easy for him. And he's just slightly ahead of Socrates at this moment, with Freeland just behind.
You got the rosary drop right there. There is the invincibility potion. Tusnek is just rolling through this bridge right now.
Yeah, Tusnek is on fire. And then Freeland and Socrates are going with that Ouija bridge, named off of the runner Ouija who came up with the strat, losing 66 frames in order to get a good mummy pattern. And we got the bzzz off of for Tusnek, the bzzz for Socrates, and we're gonna see the bzzz for Freeland. It is a really close race.
I think Freeland got the best mummy pattern, which kind of maybe helps him out to catch a little time here on the other two runners. And now we're dropping in.
So too.
Go ahead, Crunan.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah, I was just going to say we're dropping into level 4 here. Let's see who gets the cave skip, and if we got any more donations, be a good time to read it.
All right, sounds good. We have $50 from Mr. Goat. He says, shout outs to the 3 amazing CV1 racers and the CV community as a whole. You lot are top notch. I would agree with that. What a race so far. $50 from Inabito, who says, shout outs to the Castlevania community. You are all amazing. And $50 from Zarin and Nasir, putteth Dracula. What is GDQ bit but a wonderful pile of donations? All right, back to y'all. Great commentary.
All right, we're coming up to Flea Man Alley here. This is, for casual players and early speedrunners, this is a very dangerous area because of the accidental axe drop you could get. But these players know, what frames and whatnot to kill enemies on and where to kill them at to avoid that. So I doubt we're going to see that here. Coming up, though, we are going to get another chance for another newish crit, which is the Franken crit, one of my favorite names. The Franken crit. Let's see who gets it coming up here.
Yeah, and just to note, so all 3 runners here got the cave skip, and that's frame perfect, but you do have a chance to use the pause switch. But let's see which runners here get the Franken crit.
Tusnek gets it.
Oh, so does
Chakra
Socrates.
gets it. Right on his heels. Chakra is not letting Tusnek pull away. And Freeland also gets it. GG to all 3 runners here. Wow. 3 Franken crits here at GDQ. Does it get any better than that, chat? Does it?
That's just nuts. All right, here we go in level 5. This, with one of my favorite OSTs in any Castlevania game, Heart of Fire. But we got the chance. I think we saw Socrates with the Shemi boost, which is going to be using those Fleamen on the left side and actually save a little bit of time. So both Neck and Socrates are now neck and neck with Freeland.
That was a new strat to me. I got to say, that was a little bit of swag, bringing the left Fleeman over for that boost there.
Yeah, for sure. And then I think they're going to be going for another new tech, which is going to be the Task Meat, where they're going to try to go on the floor, on that block, and grab the meat at the same time. So I think Socrates got it. And then, so Socrates is just slightly ahead now from Tusnek, but I expect now we're getting into the zone for the Minecraft glitch. So something that was found last year, just a random tasker, he tried to mess around, just going like left and right every other frame, and he found that he was able to actually deload some of the blocks that were available in the game. So Challenger, another tasker, came up with a new task. So the old task was around 11 minutes or so, but Challenger's new task is I think 10:17 now. Is absolutely bonkers. Definitely worth seeing. It doesn't look like Socrates he's still gonna go for it, but he didn't get it that time. So we're gonna see Chusnek get a little bit forward. But oh, there we go. First time at GDQ, we got the scroll glitch.
Nice. Wow, that is the first time I have ever seen that, and that is ridiculous. The setup alone for that, even though I think, like you were saying, he missed it a couple times maybe, but just getting that looks very ridiculous and impressive. So GG to Chakra for hitting that during this caliber of a race. And like you said, the first time ever here at a GDQ.
All right, here we are. We're up against death, but we're using that holy water. It's incredibly broken. It's unlocking enemies in place. And Chusnek's getting through his death fight. Moving, that's his freeland. Low, quick on his tail. Also
getting not too far off here, and then now Chakra coming right up, right behind him. So, Two Snakes got a little bit of a lead coming into the Dracula level, the final level here. But with Dracula being Dracula, it could still go either way here between any of the runners. Chakra does kind of need for a little bit of luck from the other runners, but still pretty exciting here coming into the last level and the final boss area.
Yep, these bats are no big deal. We're just jumping in the right places, throwing that holy water, manipulating them, and now we're just gonna hope. And now the last bit of one of the last bits of RNG here. We're waiting for these skeletons to throw single bones and hoping for no fiestas. So we got the single bone on Two Snack side. We're gonna see what bone we get from Freeland. Also that single bone pattern, that's the one you want to see. Now,
no bone parties yet. Here comes Chakra. Is he gonna get? He got 2 bones, which isn't bad.
Not bad. It looks like Two Snack grabbed that safety meat, but Freeland did not. So this is a really close race between Freeland and Two Snack, with Socrates just behind, going into Dracula, one of the most difficult bosses on the NES. But we're gonna see, with maybe some frame perfect tricks and some from back jumps, are we gonna see a 2-cycle?
Got the low fireballs, so he's gonna set up for the 3-cycle. Did not get that crit there for Two Snack. Here comes Freeland setting up. He's got the 2-cycle pattern, but he couldn't get it off in time, so no crit for Freeland there.
Yeah, now Freeland's just 1 hit away, so he's got to be a little careful.
Just gonna let Chakra maybe open the door here. Chakra can have a good no crit for Chakra. Two Snack is just making easy work of Cookie Monster here.
Looks like we got the standing Cookie Monster for Two Snack, but he is going to finish it out.
Two Snack takes it home at GDQ here. The winner of the Castlevania Any Percent 3-way race. Congratulations, Two Snack. And congratulations to Freeland and Socrates, who both definitely put up a great run. I think Chakra maybe cost himself a little bit, but he wanted to show off that trick, so I bet he's still happy with it. So GG to everybody, especially Two Snack.
Yeah, this run was incredibly close. GG's to all 3 of our runners. This was an amazing display.
Okay, and Two Snack coming in with an official 11:57. I believe Freeland had a 12:05 and Chakra with a 12:17. Not bad times at all for a race, especially Chakra's time, given he took some extra time trying to get that trick. Very, very great times here for any kind of run on a live event. Any kind of sub 12:15, 12:30s in there. And then Two Snack with the sub 12, just tearing it up, going full throttle. GG's.
All right, so that's going to close it off for the Castlevania block. But thanks everyone who's currently watching at GDQ and everyone from the Castlevania community as well. Just been tearing this game apart this past year, finding just all these little small time saves, and also this huge one with this scroll glitch as well. But we're gonna have I think we're gonna have an interview for this race coming up. And also stick around for the Mexican runner, who will be doing another incredibly difficult NES run of Battletoads.
All right, folks, let's hear it for the runners and commentators of Castlevania. What a race between Two Snack, Socrates, and Freeland. Very much enjoyed that. GG's to all of the racers. Coming up next, we will have TMR doing Battletoads, and as a special little treat because you all donated for it, the blindfolded turbo tunnel. We have $13 from Non-Binary Code who says, this block has been bloody brilliant. Thanks a lot for that, but it sucks that the Castlevania block has to bite it soon. But it vamped up the excitement all the same. Again, appreciate the puns. Thank you so much. Dom donates $25 saying, don't worry, Richter. Dracula is strong, but family is stronger. Davis donates $50 saying, taking some time out of the workday to watch some Castlevania and more importantly, the amazing TMR running Battletoads. $50 from Cowl, who says, had to donate for the GTA run. KZ Fru is a treasure and I always love watching him at GDQ. Thank you so much to everyone who's making this event happen. You are all amazing people. And real quick here, an update on Bonus Game 2, as well as some of the other lovely incentives we have coming up. This is your last chance to get that modern remake OST there for La Mulana. Right now, the MSX style original is $1,037 to $395 for that modern remake OST. So if you want to see that bid war get a little closer, please get those donations in for that. We also have the Dishonored Brickmore Witches DLC, $6,505 out of $10,000. That is also coming up soon. So if you would like to see the Brickmore Witches DLC, feel free to donate for that. We also have the ever so anticipated Bonus Game 2, Grand Theft Auto 3. We're currently $33,518 out of $90,000. That's a third of the way in, so well done. Let's keep working towards that bonus game. AK Sani donates $10 saying, Skybilz is one of my favorite hosts and I had to donate while she was still on mic. Thank you for your positivity and for your love of puns. As an English teacher, I share that love. Let's get that second bonus game. Thanks. I am an English instructor as well for college, or at least I've been in the past, so I appreciate that from one instructor to another. And with that being said, we are going to take a quick break. Everyone get up, hydrate, stretch, and we'll be right back with SGDQ 2021 online. All right, we have $25 from Snakebit who says, always love GDQ. This is so fun to watch and good luck to all the runners. And with that being said, now a word from the Yeti. We have a $300 donation from Anonymous who says, watch out for them dirty birds. I assume they are talking about those birds from stage 3 in Castlevania. Very, very difficult to navigate. By the way, those runners made that segment seem much easier than what it is. They may make it look easy, but I assure you, if you tried to play it casually, it would not turn out as well, especially your first time. Tim's donates $50 saying GDQ rocks. I would agree. And speaking of the Castlevania run, we are going to go to an interview with Feasel, Two-Stack Freeland, and Socrates. Take it away, y'all.
Hello, everybody. I am Feasel, and I am here interviewing the runners from the Castlevania 1 race that you just saw. Wow, what a race. And thank you all for joining me to talk about it.
Yeah, thanks for having us. I'm really excited to be here.
Same.
Yeah, that was a pretty impressive race. I mean, what did you guys think of that? I mean, it was so close.
I'm really happy it was as close as it was. I'm really happy it was as close as it was. And sorry, let me kick it back over to Shocker because I think he deserves to talk about his race a little bit.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Go ahead.
Yeah, it went better than I thought it would, honestly. Like, I was expecting everything to go wrong, but all three of us had like no major mistakes. We were all peak performance pretty much. Two-Snack with the sub 12 time in a marathon is incredible. Big GGs to you for the win today.
Yeah, so let's go ahead.
No, I think we each got to show off a little bit of what we wanted to do today, which I'm really happy for. Freeland shows off a lot of like the consistent strats to show you that you don't need a lot of the big tricks to really have a great time in this game. And Two-Snack kind of showing you what the high end of running can look like when you get everything taken care of. But and I get to show off my little bit, which I was happy about. Yeah,
the cutting edge strats.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that scroll glitch. I mean, you definitely like took some time to do it, and it was like, an important thing that I think you had mentioned to me earlier, that you really did want to show this off in a GDQ, and it's kind of a historic moment, being the first time it was in a GDQ run. Like, how did you feel about having achieved that? Was it worth it?
Oh, it was a weight off my shoulders.
Awesome.
I told Two-Snack and Freeland, I don't care if I have to drag Simon kicking and screaming up to that boss room. I just wanted to get that scroll glitch. But yeah, I was really happy to get that, and it's a community effort to figure that piece of tech out, and I'm honored and humbled that I actually got to show it off. So I'm very, very excited about that.
I was so hyped when you got it. When I heard the commentators say that you got it, I legit got like goosebumps, and I think I had a stupid looking look on my face. I'm gonna be embarrassed of myself when I look at the mod later.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch the VOD. I pretty much tuned out the commentary once I got past the first door, because I didn't want to have any distractions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I always wonder, like, who in a race like this, who pays attention to what's going on around you? I noticed that you were deafened in Discord, so you weren't hearing any of the commentary. So you really didn't exactly know what was going on. And in that first level, you got went with the axe instead of the stopwatch at the end there, and that kind of put you behind. But then you kind of gradually gained time through the rest of the run, and it got super close at the Dracula fight. So, like, I don't know, what were your thoughts just, in kind of the absence of knowing where everyone else was?
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with the strats that I went for. Obviously, I missed the stopwatch at the end of stage one. It actually spawned underneath me.
Hmm.
I didn't pick it up. But I've done pretty much every version of the back kill. Axes using the stopwatch backup, the actual crit and all that. So it wasn't something to panic over. And it was like, okay, I'm just going to lose maybe 2 or 3 seconds between levels 1 and 2, and I can quickly get back up to speed afterwards. And fortunately, I had a really good level 3 to kind of offset whatever time loss I had in the first 2 levels.
Yeah, so now Snack, you were the clear leader for basically that whole run there, and I think you pretty much got just about everything you went for, right? Am I right, or was there anything that you were hoping would go differently?
No, my run was better than I thought it was going to be. It was pretty clean. There was like a small error in level 5. I tried to do like a meat grab that saves a little time, and it's like such a small amount of time. It's maybe like 20 frames versus just doing the normal strat for it, and I missed that, and that actually cost a little time. So and it feels a little awkward. But other than that, like the Dracula fight was a little slower than I had hoped, but for it to really be faster, you have to like now you're talking about frame perfect territory, and
Yeah,
can't really complain about not hitting a frame perfect trick in a marathon. Sample size of one. So like,
sure.
yeah, my run went yeah, way better than I'd hoped. I hit the back crit, I hit the Medusa and Frankenstein crits. I had an incredible level 3. My level 3 was just like perfect. Yeah, so I feel very lucky that the cards fell in the right way for me.
Yeah, and I guess my question for each of you here is there anything that you were kind of worried about, or you're really practicing extra hard for going into this run? I'm curious what your thoughts were.
Yeah, well, the thing that worried me the most was going for the Medusa and Frank crit, because those are strategies I avoid in tournament races, because it's only a half-second time loss versus a 3-second time loss. You go for the crit and miss it, like I had in the Medusa fight. I was actually practicing those, I think, last night and a little bit this morning before we went on to the race itself. I was glad to hit one of the two.
Right. What about you, Chakra? Like, obviously the scroll glitch is a big thing, but I mean, what were your thoughts kind of going into that?
Yeah, it was pretty obvious. I was really focused on that, but honestly, the big takeaways were the really easy places that you can die
Mm,
in the run, like level 3 of like that's when it starts introducing all these pits. One of those deaths pretty much means the end of the race for you, because you're like 20, 30 seconds behind at that point. So it's usually in a race situation, it's not the big things that end your race, it's the little things like that. So that was really the forefront of my thinking, I believe.
yeah. And now you all race this game sometimes, right? This isn't like the first time you've raced against each other. This is a thing you guys do.
Not even the 100th.
Yeah, we tend to race every Thursday night, and Freeland's actually hosting a Castlevania 1 tournament right now. There's 3 of us left. It's me, Chakra, and the world record holder SBD Wolf left in the tournament, so that's still wrapping up. Um, we tend to have a couple of tournaments a year and race about once a week.
Mhm.
It's a pretty active race community, and it's a great racing game.
Great. And then anyone who's interested in joining that should come to the Discord.
Yeah, absolutely. All of the classic Mania games are in the same Discord, and it's a really great community and a really helpful one. We're just excited to see new people, so you'll see people bend over backwards to help you figure out how to do a trick and all that stuff. So it's really nice.
Great. Well, it was an awesome Castlevania block, and I want to thank you guys for joining me to do this interview. And congratulations on an awesome race, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Feasel.
Thank you.
All right. Well, everybody, stay tuned for some more great speedruns coming up next.
Thank you for that interview, Feasel. And thank you also to the Castlevania 3 runners for one of the most hype Castlevania races I've ever seen on GDQ. Thank you all so much for that. So now I have to ask, are we totally ready for Battletoads? Because, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. We have $250 from TG. So I feel like I have to read this one like a text-to-speech again. So I'm gonna do it. Less than 3. Smiley face. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for your donation. Hop and Pop donates $50 saying, I love this event and I love everyone out there watching too. Let's show the world how much good gamers can do.